everyone to our next lecture of data structures. In today's lecture, we will be learning about queue. Queue is a non-primitive linear data structure that works on first in first out algorithm, which means that the first element that we insert in a queue will be the first element that is exiting the queue. So let's take an example of a shop and a queue in that shop. Here is our shop, and let's assume that there are 4 customers that are waiting in line to pay the bill to the shopkeeper. So our first customer is standing here, our second customer is standing here, our third customer is here, and there is our 4th customer. So as we can see in this queue or in this line, the first customer is the one which came first to the shop, that is, it was the first element that was inserted in our queue. So he will be served first by the shopkeeper. So after he gets his items, he will be exiting the shop. So our first customer exits the shop and the rest of the queue moves forward. Similarly, our second customer will be served next and then he will exit the shop. So this will continue in the same order. Next customer removed, queue moves forward, next customer exits the shop, queue moves forward, and then our last customer exits the shop. And in this way, we can understand how queue works from a real life example. Next, the things we discussed here of customers entering and exiting a shop are functions in queue which are called as enqueue and dequeue. We can easily understand enqueue and dequeue function from this illustration. In enqueue, we are inserting an element in the queue, while in dequeue, we are removing an element. As we can see, elements are being inserted from this side to this side and are being removed from this side onward. This means that we first inserted this orange box and then at first we are removing this orange box. And this is called enqueue and dequeue functions. There are further more functions in queue such as peek, which shows the first element of our queue and is empty and is full, which gives or returns a boolean value which shows if our queue is empty or if our queue is full. Now we can implement queue using stack or we can implement queue using linked list. We will discuss about implementing queue using stack. To implement a queue using stack, we need 2 pointers, end of the queue and start of the queue. At first, both the pointers are coinciding at the 0th element. So let's take an example of these 4 elements. At first, both the pointers are here. When we insert an element, the end of the queue pointer moves forward. So this end of the queue pointer will go here. Similarly, inserting in queue will increment the end of the queue pointer, while removing an element from a queue or dequeuing will increment the start of the queue pointer. And thus we can keep updated our peak value or the starting element of our queue. Now there are different types of queues available or different ways to implement a queue. For example, a circular queue which solves the problem of limited memory by joining both the ends of our queue, and a priority queue which does not completely work on the FIFO algorithm. Instead, it works on the priority of the element which is set by us. So the least priority element will be dequeued at the last and the most priority element will be dequeued first. Another type of queue is doubly ended queue, which is also called as dequeue. So keep in mind, we do not have to confuse this dequeue with this dequeue function. A doubly ended queue is a queue which can be enqueued from both its ends and which can be dequeued from both its ends. Now we will see some real life examples or implementations of queue. Queue can be used for managing print jobs in printing systems. The first thing we send for printing is the first thing that comes out of the printer. Second implementation or use of queue is in network management and in breadth first search in graphs, which we will see in our further lectures of graph. Some of the advantages of queue are data is managed and handled in the same order that we inputted it, and efficient resource management and asynchronous data handling. So queue is a really essential data structure which helps in network traffic management and etc.